Hi again. Point Pleasant Resort on St. Thomas, located also on the east end of St. Thomas, but not as close to the town of Red Hook as Sapphire Beach Resort and Crystal Cove. This one's more like a mile and a half, 2 miles down the road from Red Hook. So a little far to walk because they don't have good sidewalks or shoulders or anything on the road, but it is feasible and it's fairly flat in that area, fairly flat to do that walk. But good location overall. You have some nice views of the BVI's and of St. John from there. Point Pleasant is spread on a big hillside. So you have units that are all the way up at the top of the hill. You have other units that are down closer to the water and everywhere in between. You're going to have differences between these units because the ones that are up higher are usually going to have a really nice expansive view. The ones lower down won't have as expansive of a view, but you're going to have easier access to get to the water. I personally prefer the units that are on in the middle, just below the front desk. There's a row of units and buildings right there, and they all have really nice views, and it's not too bad of a walk to get up and down to get to the beaches as well. Point Pleasant does have a couple of pools on property. They have a couple of restaurants, also one right down by the water itself. It's a really nice spot, and I like the flexibility they offer in being able to do long-term rentals or vacation rentals there. Now, there is a management company. It's run like a resort that can take care of your unit. So they do all the bookings, they do all the management, they take care of the cleanings, everything like that. You just tell them when you're going to need it yourself, or if you need to book it for somebody else, they'll book it the rest of the time. They're doing a really good job, and this is a new company doing it now. But my clients are telling me they've been doing great, at least up until the coronavirus, and now we're shut down and they can't do it. But like I said, you can also run it yourself on VRBO or Airbnb. I know of a housekeeper there that takes care of a bunch of units there and does an excellent job. So I can help set you up with somebody like that. But you can also do long-term rentals, which is really nice. You could have it in a vacation plan for half the year and then rent it over the summer to a long-term tenant for 6 months. That tends to be the way to collect the most net income for the year because things slow down during those, especially August, September, October months. So to have it full and keep positive income flowing is a good thing. What are the dues and expenses like? Well, I can't give you exact amounts on these condos because unlike the Sapphire Beach Resort and the Crystal Cove, these are all a little bit different in size. They have studios, they have 1 bedrooms, and they have 2 bedroom units. And they're all laid out a little bit differently with slightly different square footage as well. So they base the condo dues on the square footage itself, and they may fluctuate anywhere from about $800 a month up to maybe $1,600 or so. The only thing that's included in there that you wouldn't expect to be included is water. They make their own water there at Point Pleasant, so they have that included in there, which is a nice plus for you as well. What kind of income can you expect? It really matters on the size of the unit. So we'd have to talk about a specific unit, then we can give you estimates on that. If it's part of the plan, they'll be able to, the hotel plan already, they'll be able to give you income numbers from that. And we can help you understand what you would get as long-term rental as well. I really like Point Pleasant. It's one of my top 5 on the island, without a doubt. I have never owned there myself, but I have managed units there in the past, and I've always been happy with it. I've always been fond of it. I did put an offer in on one unit once, just didn't work out. But I have good things to say. If you have any questions about it, let me know. I'd be happy to help you. Thanks. Have a great day.